Hi everyone, it's Kaylynn Strain coming at you again with yet another video. This is a dinner portion of Lori Jean's 24-hour ration. Now, I did have to pull out my can opener because neither of these have pop tops, but that's okay. So for dinner, I'm going to have the beefaroni. This is a classics menu, so this is like when it was the last time I had it, which was when I was a kid, so it's the same recipe as that. I've got these little toasty crackers. This package got a bit damaged, so I figured this would be the good one to have with this because I can crunch them up. Decided to have a few little cookies as well. I've got the Parmesan cheese here because this is pasta. It needs Parmesan. I'm going to have a cup of tea, and I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And I'm going to have the mandarin orange slices in a light syrup. So I'm not going to eat the entire can. I will be putting most of this in the fridge and eating just a little bit at a time. But I have a little bowl here to put some in. Of course, there's the coffee here. And I've got my powdered milk. And I have the salt just in case I need it. Got a little Werther's Original, and I'm also going to try the Ruby Cocoa Kit Kat, which that's very interesting to me. I really am looking forward to trying that. So I will be back in a second with everything heated up and plated up and ready to go. I will see you in a sec. And we're back. Okay, now I've got this heated up. I've got my tea steeping. I've got my coffee made. Now this time I didn't add quite as much water to it, and I'm hoping that it's a little stronger and better. This is about a third of the can of oranges. Got my salt here, but I really don't think I'm going to need that, so that's going to end up going in my emergency kit, or I can just leave it out here as salt for other meals, but salt is rarely used. It's more pepper that's used, so... And of course, here is my Parmesan-style grated cheese alternative, lactose-free. You know, I have a bottle of this in my fridge already, and it actually does taste like Parmesan cheese. So, we sprinkle lots on because I like my parm on my pasta. So, and I'm going to have the Werther's Original and then that as well. So here is my foreignmre.com titanium spork that I will be using to dive into this. Now I know this is actually screaming hot because I did it in the microwave, and when I pulled it out of the microwave it was quite literally boiling. So I know it's very hot. I might need some more cheese on that too, but so there we go. We got that little bit of beefy sauce with the tomatoes and the straight noodles. Looks very, very much like the Canadian IMP beef macaroni, which is what it's trying to, which that one is trying to imitate this. So there we go. Taste test. Sorry about that loud noise. The wind is blowing and my screen just fell down. I'm going to pause and fix that. Okay, that's all. Geez, I go and try to save electricity by having the door open and doing this by sunlight instead of having to turn on the overhead light, and my screen falls down and falls out of the frame. So that's not good, but I'll fix that later. We'll get back to eating now. And like I said, this is the dinner, and yes, I do need more cheese, because for me, there's no such thing as too much cheese or too much garlic. And anyone said there's too much garlic, they're blaspheming, because there's no such thing. Okay. All that extra cheese on there now. Yep, that's good. Okay. Now, we'll open up these crumbly crackers. These are those little toasties. Because toast, I find, is perfect with pasta because it soaks up so much of the sauce. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. I was looking for something to put my tea bag on. I can use this useless US MRE hot beverage bag. Hey, not entirely useless. I actually found a use for it. It can hold my soggy wet tea bag. Okay. So, I did use Splenda in my tea instead of sugar, or actually sugar twin, just because with the amount of sugar in this and putting sugar in here and pasta, it's a lot of carbs, and then eating that, it's going to be a lot of carbs. So, nice, good, dark, just a black tea, red rose. It's very nice. It is the Orange Pico, which is tends to be a Canadian tea blend. It's just black tea. There's nothing orange about it, but it's just a good tea. Okay, so speaking of oranges, these are the mini mandarin orange slices, segments. So we will try that. As always, canned mandarin oranges are very, very tasty. Give my coffee a good stir. Well, it looks a lot better than the last couple times I did it, so the powdered milk is not floating on top. It actually blended in, and hopefully with less water this will taste better, because the last two cups that I did, well, the first one was way too diluted because I used the wrong cup. The second one, I used a smaller cup, but I put too much water in it, so it was still diluted. Now that's a good cup of coffee for instant. It's really good. That's got a nice bold flavor. There's no bitterness to it. Really good. Okay, I want some more of this because this is so good. I don't know why as a kid I didn't like it. I always thought it smelled and tasted like dog food. It doesn't. It's good stuff. And yes, as a kid I knew what dog food tasted like. We had a dog that used to eat the chuck wagon food, dog food, which came in a little cellophane wrapped. It looked like a hamburger patty, and it was soft food. I would share it with my dog. I was weird. Okay, now we're going to crack into this, the Kit Kat, which I have never even heard of the Ruby Cocoa beans, so this will be interesting. Sorry, there's a stick stuck in here. So, Ruby Cocoa beans, that is interesting. It's pink. We'll do a break. There's some actual chocolate, regular chocolate in between the wafers. Let's try it. Oh. Wow. That is different. Wow. It's fruity. almost there's like a berry flavor to it. Like a sweet berry, almost kind of like a raspberry strawberry combo. Really quite tasty. If you get a chance to try these, do it. They're good. They're very good. Okay, now I'm going to have a cookie. Okay. Yes, these are cookies, and they are good cookies. It says Kutara. Okay. These are tea cookies. They're meant to be dunked in your tea. Nice and sweet. Gotta be careful how long you dunk them for because they will dissolve. And then the last thing I have here is the Werther's Original, which I'm sure all of you know what a Werther's Original looks like. It's a caramel toffee with our hard caramel candy with a little dot in the middle. I'm not going to eat that now because I want to eat my dinner here. So, but that's it for this review. My battery is running low right now. I have 0 bars, so I got to go before it cuts off and on me, which I've had to do before. So I love you all so much. Please check out Lori Jean's channel in the link below. Lori Jean, thank you so much for this. This is awesome. Absolutely love it. And I do have more stuff that I will be doing other reviews on. I love you all so much. Talk to you next time. Bye.